Hello everyone and welcome to Mecha Blitz Extreme Exhibition episode 10. This is Paulor. Today I'm here alone because this will mostly be a dev report about the upcoming open beta mode. So hello everyone, how's your day been? It's currently morning where I'm at. It's 11 a.m. here in the Philippines and we've got a bit to unpack today, so let's get started. Let me remove my little image here in the corner. Oop, wrong one. Because we got a bunch of new features for our open beta. As you can see here, we expanded this a bit. So there's a new shop. There are new shop items for one, and as you can see here, there are new conditions for buying of abilities and equipment. So as you can see here, here are the weapons, here are our armors, and the armors now have this new condition because we have new game modes, one of which is arcade and couch PvP. Couch PvP allows you to play with your friends in with two controllers on the same computer. So this is the mode we actually use whenever we go out and have our live demonstrations. So here's an example of the screen. But I don't have a second controller right now, so I'll have to opt out. Yeah, we'll have a live demo. We'll have a live demo sometime next week, maybe, or when we appear in a live event such as the con. You will be able to play couch PvP. Everyone who has played MechaBlitz at the convention would have seen this mode. So this is the mode we use for that. Arcade is much like the arcade mode of most games. So it's relatively self-explanatory. You play 5 matches, and at the end of the match you get a prize. At the end of it you get a prize. This is also where you'll start unlocking your armor sets from now on. You also have some graphic updates, as you can see here. Most of the changes for open beta are weapons changes, weapon adjustments, equipment adjustments. We will leave it up to the players to figure out what was changed. We want you guys to experiment. But what I'll say is most of the issues we addressed before were most of the issues we encountered before were addressed. For example, one big example is the EMP weapon is no longer a back weapon, it's now a special weapon. So as you can see here, I use EMP using the special button rather than equipping a back weapon. So that limits the potential EMP to 3. We're also exploring making specials singletons. You can have several copies of the same special. So there's also that as a possible limitation in the future. So I'm just playing arcade to finish the game and then just show you guys how it's like. Actually, wait, no. So I'm on my second match right now. Yeah. If you notice, my pose is different from the enemies because we now also have custom poses you can buy and equip for both winning and starting the game. So we want people to be able to express themselves more with... Oh! I died instantly. It's probably the scattergun. Yeah, it was probably the scattergun. This guy has 4. Yeesh. Okay. Well, that's fine. I don't want to spoil the ending of the arcade either. So that's arcade. After you finish arcade, you will unlock time attack, which is a I think you guys can already play this in our previous versions, and we used it as a challenge in one of our older conventions. So okay, so the point of time attack is to defeat Kalja in under the minutes provided. I'm hoping I can beat him. I think I deal a lot of damage, but you know, it's no scattergun, but you know. I remember the old strategy here was to push them out, but now that we've reduced the cooldowns on melee attacks, it's harder to do that. So yeah, I got the gold prize there, and for winning you actually get some prizes for doing so. You get some unlocks. So Kalja is not immediately accessible. You actually have to play the time attack mode a few times to get pieces of armor. So here, I'll buy the armor now. Another thing of note to watch out for in this build is we've actually reset. Oh yeah, Steven's in chat. Hi Steven. So we've actually reset. Sorry, you guys don't have the build yet. When the build comes out, when you play the open beta, you will have a stat reset. So you'll start from 0, and you'll also have all the parts locked. So you'll have to go through arcade and play through the modes to unlock these new parts. And the reason for that is we want to be able to test how the progression of the game goes. If it's too long, if it's too short, if it's interesting, or if not. Because the previous version of the game, we just put everything out there to test the core game loop of the game. For this next test on the open beta, we want to test how the overall loop of the game would be like how people would play from scratch. This is closer to the actual game's how the actual game would be played compared to the closed beta where everything was out there. On top of that, we'll continue to make contests and tournaments to test the balance of the weapons in the game. And so the scattergun, like earlier, we saw that the scattergun's still really powerful. We'll have to investigate what caused that. I saw the enemy had 4 scatterguns on the back. I'm wondering if that has something to do with it being able to fire all 4 at once. So we'll continue to balance the game and continue to get data from our players. Hopefully you guys can help us out with this. And hopefully you'll have fun because we feel like there's a lot more incentive to try the different game modes. So oh yeah, after you do finish time attack, there's also there's also a mode called survival. I know that was previously in the game, but we've tied a lot of unlocks to survival now. So if you get a really high rate in survival, you'll be able to get more unlocks. As you saw in the store earlier, there were some parts that were tied to unlocking them in survival. So it's relatively simple. The enemies are easier as you start up and then become harder as time goes on. And the point of the mode is just to survive. It's a kind of straightforward mode. But I'll just warn you, because I was testing this and testing it and knowing what the actual values are, I'll just say that 25 is not a gold score in survival, and 25 is where I'm at currently. So expect to put a lot of time in this mode. But it's fun because the enemies are relatively quick compared to a normal 1v1 or a PvP match. So I'll just leave. Yeah. So I don't mind. I was just demonstrating. Don't worry. So as you see here, I got some Trimidite and some currency, some of the normal currency credits. So another thing that's new here, of course, is we made it so that you can choose your own profile plates now as you level up. So this can add to your customization too. We're hoping that when you fight each other in PvP, you'll be able to show off your yeah, you can change your rank basically. Wait, no, that's not right. Oh yeah, I changed my rank. Let's see if I can fool people. I can smurf using this. Plate customization is always really fun. Yeah. We're gonna add more options for that in the future. Oh, I can't smurf. Steven, let me smurf. Anyway, we're working on it, but yeah, plate customization is there. We want to be able to carry that over to your PvP, of course. You want to show off what rank you're at, what you've unlocked. It's a sort of like bragging rights. It's like a medal you put on yourself and show off to others. So we want that in the future, and this is the first part of that. Also, yeah, the missions actually give rewards now, and then as you saw also earlier, I unlocked a Kalja part, which I was able to buy here. Yeah, so you will have to play time attack a few times to get all the Kaljas set. And then you can play arcade. Every time you finish arcade, you'll get a chance to unlock one of these sets. You have to encounter the enemy set and then defeat them to be able to unlock the set in shop. Of course, that's separate from actually getting the money or the credits to unlock these parts. So yeah, you'll also have to play to get the money for that. So we just want to test how this overall loop goes. If people are able to, how long it'll take for people to get the items they want, to get the builds they want. And also, we wanted to fix the old issue where people weren't able to get 4 of the same weapon. So that's been fixed now. Please do test that out when the open beta comes out. So you'll be able to get, like one of my enemies earlier, he had 4 scatterguns on the back and another in the hand. So I had 5 scatterguns, or like I did last time, I had 5 mortars. So now you'll be able to do like 5 miniguns or 5 rocket launchers if you want. So there's a lot of possible expression there, especially with the back weapons being a mixture of whatever you want, and you're able to quadruple, triple, or double whatever you have equipped on the back. So there's that. And then of course there's specials. The specials require playing survival to the highest level to unlock. I already unlocked the EMP, so just yeah, there's a lot of reason to play the single player modes now to get the equipment you want. So it's not just a sandbox now. And of course, since it's open beta, you don't need to join any program or win any prizes 1 week from now to be able to play the game. So there'll be more players who can just download the game, try it out, and then play. So we're hoping that'll also alleviate the PvP issue, having a higher player count, being able to play in PvP. And of course, you can play PvP to get a lot of credits, because all the game modes here reward you. But some game modes have more rewards compared to others, like arcade and survival, which unlock new parts for unlocking in shop. And of course, we also, the new upgrade is also tied to your level. The upgrade limits are limited by your player level. So if you want to really upgrade your mech, you want to go all the way up. And if you want to really make your mech strong, you want to go up. And there's quite a bit of commitment to leveling up your parts. This way, even the weaker parts, you can choose to level them up and possibly make them stronger than the optimal parts the optimal parts we used to talk about. It's possible to just make your basic parts stronger with enough time investment and money investment. So there. Money investment being virtual money, the money in game, okay, not actual play, not actual pay to win mechanics. So, yeah. So for now, that's what to look forward to in open beta. So try the new game modes, try the new PvP options, couch PvP. We also have online, and hopefully there'll be lots more players online when the time comes. So there's that. Okay, so Avatars are coming soon. Yeah, we're also looking for avatars. So if you find a preferred playstyle, you won't be hamstringed by a lack of output from parts. Yeah, you can just upgrade whatever you have currently, and it should scale better than, you know, just getting the optimal parts. And of course, the optimal parts, like the Kalja, they're really designed to be stronger because it requires you to play a specific game mode to unlock them. Internal part slots are locked to part levels. Yeah, they're not in the shop right now, but we do have internal parts. You just have to level up your player account to be able to get those internal parts. Yeah, I don't have any yet. I don't have any cool ones yet. I'm not high enough level yet, so let's see where that goes. Looks good. Okay, so yeah, that's what to look forward to in open beta. And as you can see, I also started a fresh account because I'm also testing how fast the game loop's gonna be, and I'm also giving my feedback. So starting next week, yeah, you guys will also have access to this, and hopefully you'll be able to give us the feedback we need regarding how fast the game goes. If you think this particular like grinding, you don't like grinding for it, if you like the fact that you're able to play more game modes, there's more incentive to play the other game modes. If you like that, we'd like to hear that feedback from you. So the open beta's main like update is really the long-term game loop of the game rather than the short-term game loop which we tested with the closed beta. So yeah, that's why the update is the way it is. So expect to have your accounts reverted to 0 come February 16. And then another thing to watch out for is for everyone who has a beta key, those will be phased out so that you guys will play the demo. The demo will be the same for everyone. It'll be free for everyone, but it'll require you guys to download the game from the demo page on Steam. It won't be the actual main MechaBlitz. Okay. Yes, and internal parts are like buffs and perks, specific buffs that are not tied to the body parts or weapons. So they're for further customizing your playstyle. Because armors tend to come with a like set number of variables. They already have a set number of stats. But let's say you feel like you want to use Kalja, which is optimized for like carrying power, or which has optimized speed and armor and carrying power, but you feel like you want more speed because there are other parts that offer more speed but don't have as much carrying power and armor as Kalja. You can use internals to adjust that and possibly match the speed of the other parts. Of course, you can also use internals on the other parts. Let's say you want that. You like how the armor looks, but you feel it's too slow. You can add a movement speed movement speed internal to increase the speed of a chunky looking part. Let's say you like the Cyclops set because you just like it. I don't know what to say. You like the roundness of it, but it's too slow for you. You can use a internal to make the movement speed faster. So sad. Is the laser fixed? Yes, we supposedly had it fixed. So you'll be able to test that when I don't have it. Sorry, I don't have money. I'll have to farm it. I don't have money. I actually tried this. I didn't use a dev cheat or whatever to get money, so I haven't purchased it yet. Let me see how much it costs and see if I can purchase it. So yeah, it's too expensive. It's 1.8. I want to buy my other items first. So yeah, the laser should have been fixed. The shield should have been fixed. You like the one eye? Yes. The shield should have been fixed. The cooldowns should be working now. Yeah, mono eye is always appealing. Let's see what broken internals are. Yeah, I mean, we do need that feedback. We haven't tested with internals before. We'd like to know if there's anything that could be constitute like a broken stat or whatever. So please do give us that feedback when that time comes. So that's that. Yeah, looking forward to it. Yep. Oh, I just realized Steven's here with me on Discord. I wasn't looking at this. I wasn't expecting. Sorry, I was expecting this to be solo. So Steven, are you able to talk right now?
Yes, sure.
Okay, that's so good. Okay, so I saw someone else come into Discord. So for now, sorry, this is a special episode. Just Steven and me first. We'll talk. Okay. So Steven, would you like to elaborate on the new like changes? I think I discussed everything so far in a short form. So would you like to elaborate on, like, you were talking about internals? I unfortunately have not unlocked the internals yet, but I do know it's in survival mode. I just haven't reached far enough.
Okay, so internals are they are scattered around survival mode and arcade mode. So in arcade mode, once you've exhausted all the possible parts, there's a chance that you would unlock an internal. In survival as well, the moment you reach a certain number of wins in your run, you should be able to unlock a random internal part. However, you can't just equip them right out of the bat. You need to level up your the chest part that you're currently using. I think at least at least to level 3. Yes. 3, so there's really some commitment to it. So you can't just load your mech with internals to I guess to imbalance them at the moment. You really have to commit to it before you can plug those in.
I see. Okay. So yeah, the game is more about finding a design or a play style you like, and then committing to that, because it can become really powerful if you pour in the right resources to it. So that's what we wanted to go for. That's at least the idea we wanted to go for. Less of just like swapping, and more like, okay, I want to see what the playstyle is like, and I can make that playstyle really powerful.
Yep.
If I want
to add more to that, internals also have some weight cost. So you really have to be you really have to consider which ones you want to equip the moment you get most of them. Some of them are really beneficiary. I'm just looking at the list. Some they currently have plus 20 speed, minus 15% cooldown on a shoulder weapon, so on and so forth. Some are as basic as plus 2 speed but has a minus 1 range, but that certain internal is stackable, so you can equip more than one. The others, however, the ones that give you a very specific stat boost, you can only equip one of them, so it just adds another layer of strategy and customization.
I see. Oh yeah, Sim, just to address your comment, I'm not sure EMP would count because we moved it to the specials. It's no longer a shoulder weapon.
Yes.
So yeah, it might be independent of those buffs we stated earlier. So that's part of our balancing changes. So once again, this game is still in, I wouldn't say an early stage of development, but it's in a stage where a lot of in terms of balancing, at least, a lot of stuff is still in the air. And in terms of down to the mechanics of certain weapons, a lot of stuff is still in the air. We could at one point decide to change the mechanic of the laser, for example. We're still at that point. So if you guys are already with us at this time, your feedback really matters. It can really shape how the game goes. So yeah, that's what to look forward to in open beta. Was there anything else you wanted to add, Steven? Because
I think that should cover all of it. One thing though that I'd like to mention is we're gonna try to push forward with trying to implement a full controller support.
Yes.
It's not currently in the build that is being demonstrated, but it is something that we would really want to put out before everyone gets their hands on the open beta version.
Yeah, we still have 1 week, so we're still working on it. And yeah, there are other things I discussed that could change. For example, like I noticed Steven earlier. I was fighting a guy with 4 spread guns, and I got deleted instantly from like full HP. So
I did reduce the damage output for that weapon, but I guess it's still very powerful.
It's still really powerful. So yeah, we'll look at adjusting numbers more. I see it's 3 damage, I think. This guy just nailed me with it. It was 3 damage per bullet, I think. Yeah. But I'm not sure if that's purely it, because if it was just 1 scattergun at the time, I don't think I would have taken that much damage. So let's just review it. It could have been like, I have a feeling both 2 were activated at the same time, so I died instantly. So anyway, going back, so that's just for us to investigate later. So yeah, those are the new things to investigate in the open beta. And yeah, I hope you guys join us for the open beta and look forward to it. And I know there are some viewers here waiting for a specific part of the show. I think we've covered everything in the open beta. I covered the arcade survival, time attack, unlocks, and of course the couch PvP, which we're unable to test right now because Steven and I are in different locations. And I currently only have 1 controller on me, so I wouldn't be able to test it even if I got someone to help me out. So yeah, we might showcase that in the future. We are going to appear in a certain convention in Boracay on the 14th, right, Steven? Or was that the 15th? Because we'll be there 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th.
Yep. 15,
yeah.
16, 17.
So you'll be able to test the game live then. You'll be able to test couch PvP then. It was the Game Dev Summit at Boracay, so yeah. It's we're expecting a lot of international guests, so if you're there, you have to be there. Please check out our booth. You'll be able to try couch PvP there. Alright, I think that's it. Let's move on to the next section. Thank you, Steven, for being here and explaining some things. Yeah, mechs you've never seen before. Oh yeah, I wanted to keep that as a surprise, Steven, but yeah. There are new parts in here, but you know, I wanted people to find that out by playing the new game mode, so I don't want to go into specifics. The discovery is part of the fun, yeah. So, yep. Yeah. Sorry, for some reason my tongue got tied. So, just look forward to next week. February 16th is a big day. And let's move to the next section. Thank you, Steven, once again. Alright, I know why you're all here. Let's go here. No, I'm kidding. Most of you are from the Discord channel, so you guys don't really... you guys don't... I don't know if you guys need to join this contest anymore because you guys already have access to me. But these are the guys who joined our contest. There's double music going on. Yeah, the music. Yeah. Sorry about that. These are for the people who joined us on X, who joined our giveaway. I have listed their names here, and whoever wins this spin will win the contest. So these are everyone who made it yesterday, because yesterday was the last day. And whoever wins this, I will DM them via the official Twitter account for two Steam keys of the closed beta. So they'll be able to play the game this week rather than wait for next week when the open beta begins. They'll be able to join us. So let's start. Oh my gosh. I hope... Alright, we got... Is this Roy Brewer? I think he's watching. Congratulations, man. Roy B, don't die. Let me double check if it is Roy Brewer. Let me. I think he's watching us. I see his name. Let me double check the post. I just need to know. Let me see. So yes, congratulations, Roy B. Don't die. Sorry, I'm just surprised. That's what a coincidence. Yeah, it's Roy Brewer. Congratulations, dude. I know you're watching. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Let me DM you. Let me DM you once we're done with the stream. Okay, I'll give you your 2 Steam keys. So thank you very much. So he wins two Steam keys for him and his friend. So thank you, Roy Brewer. And now we got the next one. These are for our Facebook submissions. So once again, I'd like to thank everyone who joined our giveaway on X, on Twitter. If you didn't win, don't worry, you can still join our Discord community. We give away keys there for the closed beta, so you'll get to play for 1 week ahead. You just have to like a specific announcement on our Discord channel, and then I will DM you once I see that update with the Steam keys. So now that I've explained that, here is our Facebook submissions. So on Facebook, it's not usernames, it's actual Facebook names. So let's go. Let's see who wins. Wait. The winner is, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Husseini Kamal. So congratulations, Husseini Kamal. I will DM you on Facebook via the MechaBlitz official, and then I will give you your 2 Steam keys. So that's it. For our Facebook viewers, in case you didn't win, once again, you can always join our Discord channel, and we give away Steam keys there. For the closed beta, you can play before the week's up. Rather than wait for the open beta, if you want to try the game now, you can always join our Discord channel. So that was it. Alrighty. So yes, thank you everyone for joining. I got 590 credits. I got 64 Trividite. So yeah, that was the new and upcoming open beta for Mecha Blitz. I hope you guys are all excited. I know I am. Yeah. I'm excited to see more new faces and more players. Hopefully, I want to see more builds. I want to see people really push the limit of what you can build and how unfair you can go, you know. Because right now, we got a few people making really fun builds. But I know out there's someone who has figured out a way to make, let's say, to make mines very OP. We wouldn't know because there's not enough people really pushing the limits. So I'd like to see more people trying out the builds and really trying out the game and playing in new ways we haven't seen before. Yeah, more free-for-alls. Yeah. So unfortunately for this stream, I can't play with you guys because I'm using a completely different build. But come open beta, we'll all have the same build. So we'll have normal community streams again, and we'll all be playing again together. So look forward to that too. Oh yes, and if you want to be part of those community streams, make sure to join us on Discord. Let me pull up the screen. Okay. So these are our official social media channels, including the link tree, which has all our official channels, and the Steam page. So if you're watching Mecha Blitz and you got interested, please do wishlist our game so that you can also be notified every time we have a new announcement and a new release. For example, an update to the demo or whatever, or when the game launches. A wishlist will notify you whenever we have something important coming up. And join our Discord channel if you want to be part of our community activities. We run a lot of contests every weekend. we do this stream. I know last weekend was the exception because I had technical issues, but we have a stream and then we play with the community on air, and we usually have like 1v1s and free for alls and open Discord mics. So and some of our members you've heard on stream if you watch our previous streams. Actually, one of them's with us right now. Oh no, he left. Okay, so one of our regulars was with us earlier. So yeah, we're really big on like community projects and having everyone like play together. We want that because this game Mecha Blitz, it's really about first of all expressing yourself, and of course playing with your friends and other pilots from all over the world, hopefully. We actually also want to test that, being able to play from America and then playing with someone in the Philippines where we are. We have had some tests before, so hopefully with more players and more people playing multiplayer, we'll be able to see if we need to improve our netcode or servers. So we're looking forward to more players trying out the game and really testing it, really playing it. Hopefully they enjoy it, and if there's something we need to improve, they're able to tell us. So there's that. And yeah, we'd like to thank everyone who has helped us so far. Okay, more Sim said more unfair. Well, we wouldn't know until we see it. We wouldn't know if something's unfair until we see it for ourselves. We like to rely on data and experience. I mean, experience is data, but we do want to see that firsthand before we decide it's unfair or fair. So I think that's that. Thank you, everyone. That's the end of this episode of Extreme Exhibition. It's shorter than usual because it was mostly solo stream with Steven helping out. And I hope you guys are excited for the new features once again. Thank you, Steven. So we're going to say goodbye now, Steven, if you want to say goodbye.
Hey, bye, guys.
Okay,
Have
guys.
a great weekend.
Alright, yeah. Oh, yeah, and Happy Lunar New Year. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but Kung Hei Fat Chai. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone. For anyone living in the eastern side of the world, Happy Lunar New Year. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching us. See you all next time. Goodbye. Goodbye, guys.